time for Monday's Power Lunch. Whether you have weights at home or are just getting started and don't have any equipment, I'm sure you have a sturdy chair. I'm sure you've got your sturdy self, maybe a little water. We're going to be doing 7 exercises after we warm up gradually. The 7 exercises, 5 of them will use the chair, 5 or 6. And if you don't have the chair and you don't have weights, it's fine. I'll show you ways to modify, adapt, never give up. Just keep moving. If you don't have weights, a 2-gallon laundry jug with the lid on tight would be an excellent kettlebell substitute. It's just easy to hold, and most people have one. So let's get started. It's noon. I've got some music. We're going to do 7 exercises, starting with body weight only after 2 to 3 minutes of warm-up. I'm glad you're joining me today. I'm not really good at the live interaction, but if you saw my email today, the reason I do it live is so that I have to do it because I invited you. And then I can't back out because I care about you. So if you care about you too, let's do this. All right, here is our music. You'll hear a little scratchiness in there. I think this is actually something that I had on a cassette tape. And then loaded it up to my computer. Anyway, let's move. I'm gonna keep my water nearby. I've got some weights, should I choose to use them. I got my sturdy chair. Wherever you are today, make sure you got room to move your arms and your legs. Use your best posture. Use your best common sense and move your body. If you can only do the warm-up today because of time or energy, fine. That's a great way to start. Why not just dance and dip into your hips and knees and ankles, please. Maybe roll your shoulders. And remember, these exercises are suggestions. You do you. Pay attention to your body. If something hurts, especially sharp, sudden shooting pain, that means stop. We're going to move our shoulders and our hips through different ranges of motion because motion is lotion for our joints. Maybe a little rotation. Contract your abdominals. And relax and breathe. Grab the floor with active feet. It'll help your balance. Oh, and if you're diabetic, please, please, please have some sturdy protective shoes on. In fact, I recommend shoes for this routine if you're going to use weights because you don't want to put one on your toe. Ow. Reach your hands forward, reach your toes back, and we're moving those shoulders and hips through different ranges. Okay, got our blood moving. We are going to continue moving, and we're going to use our timer. Keep moving. We're going to use our timer for 45 seconds of work, and then 15 seconds of active recovery. There are many different levels for these exercises, 1, 2, or 3, but this is body weight only. Rehearse, work on form, realize your abilities, okay? Don't do too much, because then you may not be able to do tomorrow or the next day. Here's our timer. There's also a 10-second beep to let you know that the 45 seconds is almost over. Sometimes that's a good place to rest. Here we go. We're going to start with some sans ball swings.
3,
So
2,
spine will be neutral.
1, go.
Feet are about hip width. Contract your glutes, hinge at the hips, and then squeeze them forward. And it's a swing, not a lift. So you're pushing with your hips. You're also pushing your feet actively into the floor. This will get our motors running. So again, it's a pelvic thrust. We're also thrusting our feet down and bracing throughout. We don't need to go any higher than about nose high with that kettlebell. And you don't even need the kettlebell. Okay, second exercise. We're gonna do a split squat, which is also known as a lunge. Right foot forward, right foot on the ground, ball of the foot on the left. Then we're going to go down. We can use our hand as support on that right leg. And we can pretend to row with our left arm. Now later on, you'll have the option of progressing to a Bulgarian split squat. You don't have to do that, and you don't have to do the whole range of motion. You do you. So this is a great place to start, and you don't even have to do the one-arm row.
10 seconds.
And 45 seconds is a long interval for strength training. So you can stop and rest. That's great. We're going to do another exercise in between, and then we'll do the left leg. Using our chair, make sure you're on a sticky mat so it doesn't slide. We're going to try a plank. Inclined. Get your wrists right under your shoulders. Get your feet back. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen your spine. Breathe throughout. Brace. Don't let your shoulder blades sag. Push actively into the seat of the chair with the heel of the hand. And if it's in your abilities, you can add a little incline push-up. Hinging your elbows back. Kind of at a 45-degree angle to the shoulder and body. Or just plank. If you're planking and you want to add a little, you can lift a little heel and squeeze and do a little hip extension for the gluteals. So you got options. How you doing so far? Other leg, split stance squat. Left leg forward. You might need a wall. Right leg back. Brace and breathe. You can brace on that front thigh. As you hinge down through your safe, comfortable range of motion. Ideally, it would be 90-90, but that's not in everybody's abilities. Breathe up. Exhale up. Or just breathe. You could use a wall if you're near a counter. Or you could use the back of your chair for a balance. And you don't have to do the row. And you certainly could
10 seconds.
do the more difficult progression of the Bulgarian split squat. Super! Cheat sheet. Oh yeah, chair dips or just isometric. Note, breathe through your isometrics. So start by getting seated at the edge of your seat. Oops, so excited. Push the heels of your hands into your chair and float your bottom. Push your shoulders down, don't let them punch. Feel the tension strengthening your triceps and shoulders and chest. Lower your body and straighten your elbows. Back stays very close to the seat without scraping your back. If you wanted to just hold it and breathe, that's fine. If you want to make it harder, you bring your feet out front. And ooh la la, you got yourself a big exercise. I'm just warming up. Hopefully you are too. Take it easy. All right. Now, cheat sheet. Ooh, one of my favorites, deadlifts. Simply a bow, hinging at the hips. With our feet right under our hip sockets, bend the knees. Line close to our toes. We're going to come up, squeeze the hips to support the lower back, and slide the arms up the body. Down with control, up with a little power. Here's what it looks like from the front. keep those weights or your hands, which are weights, close to your torso. Brace, breathe, repeat.
10 seconds.
Excellent. Oh, I forgot to say, another option, if it hurts your shoulders, just do the deadlift. If it hurts your back, just do the shoulder part. All right, we're gonna finish with something. Oh, goblet squats. So hip width or wider. I made this workout up. You think I would know it. So you're gonna come down to your deepest comfortable squat, stand up, push overhead. Rack the weights near your chest, shoulders, then repeat. You can experiment with the width between your feet. I kind of like a wide base for my squats because I want the biggest bang for my buck. So here in this wider stance, I'm getting a little bit more adductors, inner
10
thighs,
seconds.
and a little bit more range of motion because I need that for my life. So those are the 7 exercises. We're going to take a break, get a sip of water. So I play a lot of sport, and you might see me taking it easy this workout today. So we've got a minute and 45 seconds more of rest time, basically with the 15 seconds of active rest and that minute 45. We've got 2 minutes, 2-minute warning. Not a warning. So I play a lot of softball. This is my local team. WYSO. Go YSO. We play at a local league. Anyway, YSO's moving to new digs real soon here. It doesn't feel like spring, but in about 4 days or so, it'll be spring. And I'm looking forward to seeing their new studios. It's going to be on Dayton Street in Yellow Springs, Ohio, where I hail from, and where the WYSO is Yellow Springs, Ohio. All right. Thank you for coming and being here with me today. You can always access these workouts when you want, and you can do 1, 2, 3, or all 4 rounds, and then we end with some floor work. That's a lot. Pick your parts out of the menu for power lunch, and make sure you get a good lunch after the exercise. Rest and recovery, nutrition being part of the recovery, are very important for your progress, for your ongoing health. Oh, in 10 seconds, we're going to start again. Grab your water. This time, if you want to load it up, you can. I'm going to use my kettlebell for the swings. Brace and breathe. Remember, this is a hip drive, and it's a swing, not a lift. So drive it with your pelvis, pushing your feet down, creating some momentum. Of all the exercises we do, this is the only one that really utilizes a lot of momentum. But it's really good for your whole body. Your heart, your lungs, your posterior chain.
10 seconds.
Good. Hinging at the hips, bracing with the abs. Wonderful.
Rest.
Right leg, split stance squat. You could be in your lunge with your right leg forward, or you can use your chair. And you've got the option to grab your weight. Ooh, find your balance. Lower, lift. Bulgarian split squats or lunges, which are split squats, are great for the gluteals. Ooh. Core, balance, and if you want to add your 1-arm row, go for it. Drag curl, pointing the elbow back.
10 seconds.
Whew. Lottie, lottie. That's it for me. We're going to do that left leg after our plank or push-up interval. This is high intensity interval training without high impact. So get your best plank on, incline, shoulders over wrist, breathe, squeeze your glutes, lengthen your spine, and if that's working for you, stay there, breathe. If you want more, push-ups. Careful not to do a head face plant. Don't let your shoulder blades sag.
10 seconds.
Woo! Finish strong. Okay. Gonna get that left leg forward. Remember, you could do the reverse lunge or split stance squat here or with the elevated foot. This is hard. And you've got the option of doing the one-arm row. Whichever choice you make, use your full, safe, comfortable, bordering on uncomfortable range of motion. It shouldn't be sharp shooting, sudden pain ever, but a little dull, achy burning in the target muscles is perhaps ideal. I had to accommodate my
10 seconds.
tucking my foot under because I was getting a little cramp. I played a lot of volleyball this weekend. That's the other sport I do a lot of. Okay. All right. We're coming back to our chair for our dips. These are hard, no lie. So sit near the edge. Don't go too low. Go down with very mindful control so you don't overreach on the shoulders. So back is long and strong. Exhale up. Inhale down, control. Up, squeeze. You can try lengthening out one leg. You can try both. That's a little more than I want today. You can also have a larger angle, but keep your back close to the chair. It's a vertical push. Oh! Triceps. Okay. What do we got now? I know it's something good. Oh, deadlifts. All right. This is usually our heavier lift. Feet right under the hip joints. Belly is tight. 10 up. Push your tailbone back. Long, strong spine. Support by squeezing your glutes and then pull the weight up as close to your body as you can. And you never need to go higher than when your thumbs can actually reach out and touch your chest or collarbone. Some people's shoulders do not like this range of motion, so it may look more like a T at the top.
10 seconds.
Or just get rid of the upright row if that part bothers your body. All right, we're gonna finish with our goblet squats. I think I got it all, y'all. 7 exercises goes fast. Yep. Hold the kettlebell by the horns. I like that wide base of support so I can drop it low and push it high. But if you cannot go that low, use the chair as your safety net, okay? And also it's a way to check how far down you're going. I'm gonna try to go a little lower. Brace with the abs. And
10 seconds.
Woo! Yay! Round 2. Round 1 was our body weight only warm up. That might be enough for you today. You get to decide. Yay! Hi. As I said, I'm here in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Wherever you are, got a 1 minute 45-second break, so get water. Wherever you are, go at your own pace. I'm trusting you to listen to your body. Cheers. Here's to a super senior season. If you're not a senior yet, I hope you get to be one. It's kind of fun. All right, whether your spring season is sprouting seedlings or swinging a bat or hitting a volleyball, boom, whatever it is. Sometimes I'm playing referee for a soccer game. Don't make me use my red card, y'all. All right, so rest, relax, breathe, keep moving. Feel free to do a little stretch here and there. We will stretch thoroughly, or, for 3 to 4 minutes at the end. But you got to wedge in whatever you feel like your body needs. And then we're going to do round 3 of 4 standing exercises. If you've done the math, we're not going to be able to get the right and left side equally. So if you notice, we started with our right foot on the single leg exercises. If you notice a big difference in strength, I want you to do the weaker side for our final round. All right, we're going to start with our left leg forward. Split stance. You can start here in your lunge with no row, or your lunge with a drag curl, 1-arm row. Or if you want, you can put your foot up, load up that left leg, and do your best range of motion. It's fine to use your leg, left leg, forward leg as a balance check. Push out of the full, all parts of the front foot.
10 seconds.
I'm kind of hinging forward ever so slightly as I perform those split steps dance squats. It activates the glutes more. Okay. Plank or push-up. Shoulders over wrists. Prerequisite is our plank, so lock in, ladies and gents. Spine long and strong. Breathe. Push-ups, if you like. Relax the neck. Extend the spine. Squeeze the abs. Strengthening chest. Fronts of shoulders. Triceps. Core. And if you want, a little hip extension. Or just
10
plank.
seconds.
So I'm going to finish like a lot. Woo! Thank you very much. Okay. What do we got now? Right leg. Split stance squat. Right leg is forward. You know how to set up if you don't like the chair. If you like the chair, there you are. Opposite arm, Lynn. Drag curl or not. I'm not gonna lie, this is hard for me. But if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. It might keep you in status quo.
10 seconds.
Okay, chair dips. Again, do not go down suddenly or too far. Sit at the edge of your chair. Shoulders are depressed. Mood is uplifted. Hopefully not depressed. Hey, but exercise is good for that too. Your mood. If you ever feel unmotivated, remind yourself how you feel when you're done with an exercise session. If you did it right, you feel a little bit brighter, a little bit happier. And that's a huge reward.
10 seconds.
Remember, you could be lengthening your limbs. That's too much for me today. I played a whole bunch of volleyball and set up and broke down the courts yesterday. Woo! At my local Beaver Creek High School with my men's coach, Carol Bisek. Yeah, okay, what are we doing? Oh, upright rows with our deadlift. From the side. Brace. Push your hips back. Squeeze them to support your upper body lift. So when we're going down, we go with control. When we're coming up, we can add a little power. Nothing should hurt. If so, remember you can do the deadlift only,
10 seconds.
or the upright row only, or none. You could rest. Fair enough. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss any, because I feel like it's going too fast. That's a good thing. Goblet squats. Why do we call them that? I guess to look like we're laying an egg. Squat stance. Get your booty back. Keep your head and chest up. Hands close to shoulders. Inhale down. Exhale up. Squeeze your glutes forward to come to standing. And contract them to support your lower back as you push overhead. Remember, you can use a chair or squat on that as your measuring stick or safety net.
10 seconds.
Whew. All right. Well, I hope it's going fast for you. Get a sip of water. Breathe. Hey, that's one of the greatest things about strength training, in my opinion. Oh, I must have missed an exercise, y'all. What was it? Planks, push. You know, bonus today was skip it. Okay. Get a sip of water. All right. Don't leave me because I'm goofy.
10 seconds.
Stay because I'm good. Okay. Now, somehow, I'm going to reset that timer. This is our fourth and final standing round. Then we'll do some chair floor work for our core. And as you catch your breath, remember, if you noticed that one leg was particularly more challenging when we did the Bulgarian split squats, I noticed it's my right, because I've had a couple injuries. I'm going to choose to, actually, we don't have to double down. There's right and left in each round. Okay, like I said, don't leave me because I'm goofy. Stay because I'm good. You're good too. Okay, get your last sip of water, and then you can have it nearby. You can always take sips during your active recovery, 15 seconds. We're gonna get started in about 15 seconds. This This time I'm going to hit all the exercises. I'm going to try. Will you try too? If your answer is no, it's because you're done. So cool down slowly, gradually. All right. I'm going to start with my kettlebell swings, and then I'm going to go to my right leg Bulgarian split squats.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hinge at the hips. Reach for the tailbone. Keep your body, your spine long and strong. You'll notice the kettlebell floats a little as it gets eye high. No higher, please. Drive your hips forward to push the weight. It's a swing. If you want a little bit more intensity, you could pull it down carefully at the top, at the float.
10 seconds.
Oh, that is a good cardio interval. Okay. I hit my chair. Now, right leg forward, split squat stance, or Bulgarian split squat. Go. One arm row is optional. I'm using my environment to tell me how far I'm going. I'm tapping the kettlebell on the mat, and I'm coming up to strengthening this right knee, not locking. And that is enough. That'll really get you where the sun don't shine, especially with weather like this. Lordy. Okay, set up your incline plank. Choice to push up. Wrists under shoulders. Back long and strong. Squeeze your butt. Push-ups optional. Brace and breathe. Exhale up. Inhale down. You can rest at the top. Finish strong. You can also add your little hip extensions. Small and controlled. It's great to be alive. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Left leg, right arm, split stance squat, or Bulgarian split stance squat. You can use your hand on your thigh, but try to push almost entirely through the whole entire left foot. All toes, heel, holding up on the arch of the foot. Drag curl is optional.
Ten seconds.
Oh, that's it for me. That was hard. Okay. Go to our chair again for our dips. Take care of your shoulders. Start at the edge of your chair. Push those shoulders down, depression. And then hover your butt off the seat. Lower a little bit. Straighten. Feel okay? Lower a teensy bit more. Still good? Don't go down too far. Sometimes to remind myself of posture, I'll say the phrase 10 butt, or pick a sight line eye high across the way And it will remind your spine to stay neutral, especially the neck.
10 seconds.
Ooh, a lot of triceps with these chairs, y'all. Ah! Ah! Whew. All right, deadlifts with upright rows. If you're feeling tanked out right now, you can do it without the weight. Or you could just walk and rest. Feet about hip width. Long, strong spine. Bow. Push your hips forward and glide your arms up your body. You might look a little like a Y at the top or a T. Either is fine. You might also choose to look like the letter I. Ooh. You have options. One is to leave the lower body out, right? And another is to just stop. We're going to finish strong with our last standing goblet squat. Grab the weight by the horns. Thumbs up. Yeah. Go low. Or just go as far as feels good for you. As we get our hips back, we're lengthening the gluteals. As we shove them forward, we're contracting them. Overhead shoulder press, or military press, as it's sometimes called, is a great deltoid exercise and triceps.
Ten seconds.
Whew. Ah, okay. We're not going to need those weights for our floor work. Today's workout was sponsored by your triceps. There was a lot of that today. Hopefully you're feeling good and you can finish with some floor work. We're going to do a chair glute bridge, but you can always do it with your feet on the floor. Perfect. Great for your posture. Another great exercise that I wrote down. On our chair would be a renegade row. We did a lot of pushing, which is the triceps. We're going to finish with a alternating inclined plank and our one-armed row. You don't have to have a weight, but you do want to keep your body from twisting or shaking too much. Shake it, don't break it. Okay, let's come back to our chair. We're going to do the standing or inclined renegade rows first. We still got about 40 seconds, so sip some water. If I didn't say thanks initially to you, thanks for joining me. You can always access this at your leisure or at your workout when you are available. This one will need some cleaning up, editing by me because I started 10 minutes too early. Ay, ay, ay. So here comes our 45-second interval. I'm going to use a 20-pound weight. I'm going to put it on the floor because using this inclined chair, I can assume my best plank, and this is perfect. I'm going to put my hand near the front of the middle of the seat. I'm going to reach down, row, and place. This allows my full range of motion. And again, if the chair and your limb lengths don't match up, you can do this on the chair. You just have a shorter range of motion. And it might tip over, so be careful. I'm going to put it back down. I like this one, y'all.
10 seconds.
This is a first for me. I've never done it this way. Okay. Now, you don't have to use the weight for your glute bridges, but you can if you want. Come down easy to the floor. Bring that weight close to your hips. Get both feet up. Your hips close to the chair. And an inch from your shoulder blades together. Push into the floor with your hands. Lengthen the back of your neck. Lift your hips. Squeeze. Check. Are your glutes fired up? Good. You can lower a little. And then lift. Squeeze. You could squeeze your knees together isometrically. Or you could open them and get your hips a little further. Squeezing together is abductors.
10 seconds.
Opening is abductors. And if you wanted to add your weight, you just hold it very carefully near between your belly button and your pubic bone. Okay. We're going to stay down, but we're going to do one more interval of a side plank. Don't need your chair here. Tell you what, let's do a rolling plank. Start face down. Shoulders or elbows under shoulders. And then roll to one side. Lift your hips. Lengthen your spine. Back to center control.
10 seconds.
Other side. If you notice, I'm keeping my feet 1 foot width apart. Let's do that one more time, each side, y'all. So I can roll up to my ankles. This would allow me, if I wanted to do a hip abduction. Come back, control the center. Almost done. Squeeze your buddy down. Your butt. Woo. Okay. Pause. You get to stretch. Hopefully you brought your water to your workout mat. I'm going to slow the music down. We're going to mindfully slow our breath. That's a lot of work. If you're not doing the whole shebang right now, don't worry. I think in my email I suggested you try first week warm up only. Second week warm up plus round 1 body weight. Third week warm up plus round 1 and 2 body weight. Fourth week round 1, 2, 3 body weight. Fifth week round all 4 rounds body weight. And then the next week you add a couple pounds. That's all. So let's use our chair. We got our chair. Let's use a chair for chair stretches. Here's one I really love. Side saddle, quadricep, quadricep, hip flexor stretch. So with one cheek off on the side. See me? You might have to hinge forward a little to get that front leg back. Find a comfortable perch. It's another reason why I like the pad. Let the weight of your legs sink down. Breathe in through your nose. You can elevate your arm as you breathe in and up. And maybe lean back a little as you exhale. Careful you don't stress your lower back. You can also come back to your vertical spinal posture and look over your front shoulder. Breathe deep and feel the stretch develop through your rib cage. Stretch your eyeballs. Unwind. Try the other side from this position. Sit tall. I caught myself sort of slouching. Exhale, unwind. Of course, you want to do the other leg too. You could try it from the front of the chair. That's another way that you might find is more comfortable. Either way, take your time getting into this runner's lunge with the chair as our assistive device. Hinging forward helps to get that rear leg back. Then gradually sit tall as your breath fills your beautiful, big, pink, healthy lungs from the bottom to the top. And if you like, when you exhale, you can lean back, opening your spine, or even towards your chair back. Inhale, find your fullest, tallest seated posture. And exhale as you rotate towards your chair back or over one shoulder. Breathe deep in this spinal twist. Exhale. Let's try the other way. At the edge of the chair, it might be kind of hard. Ooh. If you don't feel comfortable doing my suggestions, do your own cool down stretches. Okay, another great stretch in the chair. I'm going to face you. Is for our adductors and the rear shoulders. So, open your hips. Knees and toes like to point the same direction for good knee health. Gently open, feeling a stretch on the groin, inner thighs, hip adductors, all the same thing. Hinge forward. Take your shoulder blade from the back pocket and kind of tuck it in the front. Breathe deep into that stretched out rear shoulder blade area. And then tuck it back in your back pocket and do the other side. Still opening the inner thighs. Okay. And a great hip stretch and chest stretch to finish this off is a piriformis stretch or a figure four. Crossing. Keep that lower leg vertical as you settle your other ankle on top of your lap and hinge forward, gently coaxing this knee toward the floor to feel it at the rotator cuff of the hips. Yes, you have a rotator cuff on your shoulder and your hips. If this is too intense, hang out there, guys. You could cross here, but you really have to be at the edge of your chair to do that. And then ease out, and we'll do the other hip. This is a good one if it feels good to you. But remember, it's okay to be comfortable with a slight amount of discomfort, not pain. Sometimes we avoid stretches that are difficult for us, but they may be the ones that do it the most for us because we're a little tight in that area. So embrace the nuance. And it'll get easier over time. Not every single time, but over time. You can bow your head down, letting the weight of your big, pink, beautiful brain to lightly the back of your neck. Ooh. And as you come up, take a deep breath. Open your wingspan. I have to figure out how to negotiate with my backwards camera. Give yourself a hug. Good job. Hey, remember, as always, Mondays means power lunch. When it's above 40 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like temperature, I go to the John Bryan Community Center playground, and we have a ball there. And when it's not above those temperatures and standards, or raining or snowing, I'm in my back porch, or you can access my YouTube channel anytime. Wherever you go, keep it safe and simple. Bye for now. How do I end this thing? Oh dear. I think I'm trying to end it. Oh, there we go.